Hello, my name is Rob and welcome to Metal Monthly. This is a video series where we talk about everything that happened in metal music over the past month. Now, I normally like to have these up on the first of the month. Sorry, I'm a little bit late on this one, but I don't know if you heard, I got married recently, and then I went on my honeymoon for just over 2 weeks, so I haven't really been listening to a lot of metal music. In fact, generally I was listening to the Pina Colada song and Margaritaville on repeat. But anyway, I am back now and we're going to talk about metal music. Hooray! So first off, as always, albums. What albums came out in April? April? Seriously, are we that far into the year? Good lord. First off, Powerwolf with Interludium. This is a German power metal band, and this album is power metal, but it also had kind of a pirate vibe to it. I love the very fast double kick drums, and the vocalist has a wonderful but slightly gruff voice that just sounds really good. Some of the songs, I'll admit, are a little bit dull, especially when the tempo comes down and they just become very slow, calm songs, which is not really what I'm here for. But the other songs, when the tempo comes up, it is fun, headbanging, just cool music. The band's use of a keyboard is really cool. It adds another layer of depth to the songs and makes them feel more epic and fleshed out. As I say, the whole album has a bit of a pirate vibe. There is one song, Sainted by the Storm, that is just a pirate song, but all of the songs on the album have a bit of a pirate vibe that I'm not really sure I can adequately explain. Anyway, it's a great, fun album and I do highly recommend it. Next up, Metallica with 72 Seasons. So this is the new album from the thrash metal titans Metallica. Well, the once thrash titans and then they became a bit of a parody of themselves, but now they're good again, Metallica. This feels like old Metallica, except maybe a little bit slower and without a lot of the kind of bassier parts. It just doesn't have as much thrash as I would expect from a thrash band. I mean, are they still a thrash band? Are they just heavy metal now? Anyway, the album is still really good. James Hetfield still has a really good voice. It's maybe slightly more gruff now, although that's not really a complaint. I just wanted a little bit more variance in the songs. They're all kind of at the same pace. They all sound very similar. I wanted a little bit more, some stuff that's faster or heavier or bassier. I just wanted a little bit more variance to keep my interest for the 77 minutes that the album has. Overall, it's decent. If you've ever liked Metallica, I suggest you check it out. Next up, enter Shikari with A Kiss for the Whole World. This electronica rock metal band has released a new album with a very positive title, which is weird until you listen to the album and then go, oh, it's a very positive album. It's very strange. Now, I've never really been a fan of Enter Shikari, but this album did pull me in. I did really like it. I think maybe that's because it's less heavy than some of their earlier stuff and it really lets the electronica elements shine. Aside from that, the vocals, the drums, the guitar, they are fine. They're functional, nothing great, nothing bad about them really. But what's great is that each of the songs has this fun, peppy, joyous vibe to it that's really cool. Even if all the songs are different, they've all got the same kind of vibe, and I really liked it. Apparently this album is meant to represent the start of their second act, so maybe this whole positive vibe is going to carry on, and I really hope it does, because I really did enjoy it. Also, when this album was released, it went straight to #1 of the UK albums charts, which is impressive no matter which way you slice it. Next up, Necronomicon with Constant to Death. So this is a thrash metal band, despite the name and album cover looking more like black metal to me, right? Anyway, this is a very good thrash album. It's not especially fast, but it is really good headbanging music. I really got into it. It's good. It's not an all-out thrash album though. Some of the bits are slower than I expected, and there are some bits that are more about the lyrics than the guitar, which is interesting for a thrash band, I think. Anyway, this is a good, if not mind-blowingly good, thrash album. If you like thrash, check it out. And for this month, I've never heard of this band before, but I really liked the band title or album name. Texas Hippie Coalition with The Name Lives On. Seriously, Texas Hippie Coalition is a great name. So this is a Southern American hard rock band that has got that lovely twangy guitar sound, and the vocalist has that really amazing Southern drawl in it that just sounds really cool. It's a fun listen, although it's clearly not for everybody because they are a bit of a cliche. But the songs are fun, everybody likes that twangy guitar sound, and the vocals are wonderfully gruff. They sound a bit like Clutch to me, although maybe that's just because Clutch is the only other Americana rock band I can think of right now. So if you like Southern American hard rock, this is for you. And now we have the fun stories from last month. Normally I also like to talk about the things I've done on Music Festival Explorer, which is my website, although last month I haven't done anything on my website because, don't know if I've mentioned, I got married. I've been a bit busy. So we'll try to do something with my website this month, although I've also got Download Festival videos coming because Download Festival is really soon now. But anyway, fun stories, what have we got? Well, speaking of festivals, Furnace Fest is an American festival that is all about punk, emo and hardcore music. This year, the festival has got bands like Enter Shikari, Hatebreed, Pennywise and the Bouncing Souls. But interestingly, the festival also has a lot of bands that seem to have reunited just for this festival. Plea for Purging, Extol and Haste the Day have all reunited seemingly just for this festival. Now, I may not know who any of those bands are, but let's not let that diminish the fact that that's a really cool thing for a festival to have done. And finally, we have a story that is tangentially related to heavy metal, because it's actually about The Simpsons! So in the episode of The Simpsons where Bart and Milhouse go to see Spinal Tap, Homer is going to take them and Marge says that they should wear ear protectors because of the loud music, and Homer says that he's been to thousands of gigs in his life and his hearing's never been hurt. Marge then replies with something, but all we hear is Homer's tinnitus and we don't hear what Marge says. However, a video editor on YouTube has managed to reduce the tinnitus sound and actually reveal the line that Marge says. It's actually a really funny joke about saying that it's okay if Bart goes as long as he doesn't take any of the attitude that the band has towards women. Now, I'm not going to play you the actual finished clip because the guy who did it, Andrew Rayburn, has got that video on his YouTube channel. Link in the description. Go check it out. It's so cool. Like, this guy has uncovered a hidden Simpsons joke from 20 years ago. That's amazing. And that's everything I have for you this month. Thank you so much for watching if you got this far. If you've listened to any of the albums I mentioned earlier, let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Rob and I'll see you in another video very soon.